Hi everybody, this is Marya here on YouTube. Today I have a book haul and a TBR for the month of December. Now, I do have to rush this, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit rushed, but we're just gonna roll with it. So, the first book that I have here for my book haul is Laura and Oliver, Broken Things, and the only thing that I really know about this book is the fact that, I don't know, it's something that seems like a little bit of the Slender Man mixed with Pretty Little Liars, and I'm very intrigued about it. I love Pretty Little Liars, and I loved the movie by the Slender Man as well. So I'm very excited about this book. I'm very excited to read it. I think this is one of the first books that I'm gonna read next year, because for this year, and you're gonna see it in a few minutes, my TBR is quite long. So this book that I have is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. Now, the only thing that I know about this book is that it's a young adult mystery, and the fact that they say stay away from the Hazelwood makes me want to go into the Hazelwood. I will be the first one to die in a movie. Okay, so we're just gonna roll with it. But I'm very intrigued. The cover of this book is freaking beautiful, and that's really why it caught my eye. But I'm very excited. It seems to be a very intriguing book. It seems to be very kind of deadly book as well. I don't know, I just like it. So then I have The Raven Boys by Maggie something. I cannot pronounce her last name, and I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna butcher it. But this is another book that has been talked about quite a lot on YouTube and on Instagram, and I'm very excited to read it. I have to get all the other books to actually read this book, because I can't read a book that is in a series without having the whole series, because I'm a very impatient person, so I'm gonna die. I can't. So, but I think this might be the first book that I read without having all the other books in the series, because I'm just so intrigued by this. And this is second highest on my January TBR, but this is not that. This is not that video, Maria. Please, get it together. So another thing that I have is Everless by Sarah Holland. And this is a book, kind of princessy and queens, and just, I love anything that has to do with queens and princesses. That is my type of book. And somebody dies and the princess is the hero, that's my thing. But yeah, Everless seems like a pretty good book. I really don't know anything about it. I think I'm going in blind with this one. So I'm very excited to read this one. Again, this is highly on the top of my TBR book list for January. I'm gonna have to do that video again. And then the last book that I have, and it's one that I am so freaking excited about, and I think I might be reading this month, is The Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. So I tend to go in blind to my books before reading them. I tend to go in blind in my books, because I just like being more surprised. There's a few of them that I actually read, but just this part, Princess, Prisoner, Orphan, and Rebel, that got me. I have to read this, and this is so exciting. I am gonna get every single book in this series as soon as I can. January, I'm coming for you. Oh my god. Theodosia, I can't say that name, was 6 when her country was invaded, and her mother, the Fire Queen, was murdered before her eyes. And on that day, the Kaiser took Theodosia's family, her land, and her name. Theo was crowned Ash Princess, a title of shame to wear in her new life as a prisoner. Wow. See, this is the type of book that I like. Princesses that get to fight, that's my thing. I love it. So now for my TBR of December, I have quite a lot of books as well. I have 4 books from a series, and that series is The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. And I am so freaking excited to finally be starting this series of books, because I have been seeing this the entire time on my little bookshelf. And every time that I'm reading something else, I'm like, I just don't wanna read this and read this. But I'm very excited. So I got The Red Queen, which is the first book. If I'm not wrong, Glass Sword is the next one. I think so. And then I have King's Cage, which is the third book. And finally, Warm Storm, which is the biggest one in the series. But I am so freaking... Oh, this wasn't that expensive. But I am so freaking excited to get this book, to finally be able to be reading them. These are the four books that I want to read in December, and I'm very excited. The only thing that I know, it's about princesses and queens and natural stuff. So I'm very excited to read these books, and I cannot wait to get to them. I'm still reading Flora Banks, the One Memory of Flora Banks, and that book has taken me so long to read. Honestly, I am tired of her. But anyway, I hope you guys like this book haul and TBR all together. If you did, and if you did enjoy this book, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because it does really help me out. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!